the first question is, Aurora and Van, what songs would you two have chosen?
Ooh, I mean, I'm a little Tate McGray. Sorry, I was looking at all this grayscale happening right here. Miss Pale.
She called me Gray.
Sorry, I totally was not listening. What did you say?
We come to this place to relax, loosen our corset, and have some quiet time.
Girl, be so for real. This is where we get into it and really spill all the tea.
Ooh, that part. By the way, anyone got a red lipstick? I saw a cute guy out there.
Welcome to
The Powder Room.
And we're back.
And guess who Wait, that was not English. Guess who we have back?
I'm back. I finished cruising in Queen's Park to be here.
I
watched the episode.
I heard you're quite popular in Queen's
how's your
Park.
treat?
I was gone
treat?
for like what? I think I was gone for like 8 days.
You went straight to Narnia.
It kind of felt like forever and
Oh my god,
went by so quick.
Also, I was on an actual cruise, y'all. I wasn't actually cruising, but maybe
Yeah,
I was
she was
cruising on a
gagging on
cruise.
Mr.
Ooh,
Tumnus.
meta.
Inception.
Cruises feel
Cruiseception.
so long. Like just like the amount of shit you do in a day is crazy.
Well, because you're like
no, you're
you
like
dock
doing
at a
so
different
much.
place every like day or two.
Yeah, and then like every day there's something to do on the boat, but it was so good. I loved it.
What did you do?
Van was texting me about all the food options, and I was like,
Yeah, so I was on a Virgin Voyages cruise. It's a plug if you want to sponsor me and give me a free trip.
it's a red
cell
boat.
phones.
It's a red boat. And basically there's like, so normal cruises have like buffets and stuff like this, but this one had like 7 restaurants so you can like book at. There's a Korean barbecue restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, Italian, a ramen bar. There was a poke bowl bar that you can get for lunch. There was like a salad bar. There was like fresh pizza, ice cream, Italian seafood steak.
Wait, so which one did you try?
All of them.
All of it, I'm sure.
You had the Korean barbecue?
Yeah. Oh my god, the Korean barbecue was so fun. We played this game.
Oh my
with the
gosh, I'm
waitress.
trying new things.
No, okay, but y'all, context. I'm so picky. I literally eat chicken fingers and fries.
There's literally a plate of chicken fingers and fries.
Okay,
right
cut
off.
to me eating them right before this.
Right off camera.
But I think on vacation, like I'm more willing to be adventurous, and then also on a cruise, I'm not paying for anything. Like I've already paid to eat.
It's already in the package.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I'd order something off the menu I wouldn't normally because then I'm like risky.
I'm so proud of you.
Ooh, I am very proud of you.
We also one day when we docked in St. Kitts, we had like we had like jerk chicken lobster. Well, jerk lobster, jerk seasoning lobster.
Docking,
Yes.
Jerk chicken
what's
lobster is
next?
kind of.
Was it so nice and spicy?
It was so good. Oh my god, it was amazing.
I'm
Anyway, such a good trip.
I'm
I'm
so
so
proud
good.
of
I feel
you.
refreshed.
Wait,
I
does
have a
this
little
mean we
tan.
can all go for K barbecue now?
I would always go for K barbecue.
oh my god, love that.
Baby, you can literally cook chicken on the thing. That's like the pickiest thing I could eat.
Y'all, if you catch us at a K barbecue, come say
Wait,
hi.
what about hot pot? Would you try hot pot?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
That's a little crazy.
We'll work up to that.
Okay,
Hot pot's not that crazy.
We'll work up to it.
we did pho when Tiffany was in town, and that was like,
That was a lot.
I love pho, but I haven't even tried ramen yet. I wanted to try it on the boat, but I forgot.
She had other things to worry
Well,
about.
also it's like when you're in like 29-degree weather, like why do you want ramen?
Why not?
I mean, fair.
It's hot. Like why? I want like
You're gonna be sweating your
I want like a
ass off.
salad. Yeah.
Also, on this boat, she went to a red party.
What's a
Yeah,
red
there was a red.
party?
Oh, and then I jumped. There was just
Well,
everyone
like a
was
white
red.
party, but
yeah.
it was red. And I literally commented on a story going, "I'm sorry, you're at a red party."
And then I jumped in the pool with all my clothes on.
I'm so proud
as you
of
should.
I
You're
went
so
to this like
adventurous.
immersive dinner theater thing. Oh my god, this can't be all about my cruise. Anyway, we have to move on. Well, context: I have not seen either of them since I got back, considering I literally got back 2 days ago. So this is just us catching
We're
up.
actually catching up
Wait,
right now.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a side episode that comes out,
all about my
and
cruise.
all we're gonna talk about is the cruise.
Well, I missed y'all. Oh my god, I was so
Miss you.
jealous. But I'm so happy we had Luna coming in to fill in. She was such a good
Yeah.
Yes,
guest.
make some noise for Luna.
Yes, my girl, her one-liners were like. I was
So
watching the
funny.
airport on my way back, and
It's like, what did you think?
I didn't. Wait, I don't think. Wait, what did she say? She's like, I don't
I
think.
give the blunt back.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, I don't think they thought.
What did we think?
I don't know. I don't think I thought.
That one. That one. She's like, I don't think they thought. And then with the,
This is not a puff or a pass. I give
the blunt back. I take myself out of the
out of the joint
equation.
rotation.
She is so funny. Oh my god, what a funny girl, and
No.
so pretty. Oh my god, I just
Like
kept
so
staring
pretty,
at her.
so
So-
pretty.
No, her eyes were stunning.
I just want to listen to her talk.
Well, get ready to listen to us talk. We're back together, the Powder Puff Girls, to go over episode 3 of season 5 of Canada's Drag Race, the Lipsync slayoffs
team edition.
What the fuck just happened outside? Did someone die? Did y'all hear that?
If you could hear that, that's called Toronto, baby.
Welcome to the city.
That was wild.
But yeah, we got lots of lip syncs to get through, so why not jump right into it?
Let's jump in, baby.
That should be fine.
Girl, that was rough.
We did it, Joe. We did it.
That was rough.
Clap back. Anyway.
Wait.
What was
Clap
that?
back.
It was All Stars 5. The only one I remember was Miss Cracker, like, time for dinner. Then they were All Stars winner.
I liked the I'm in love, I'm in love.
I'm in love
Jason
with
Momoa. Okay.
Hannibal Lecter.
Huh? Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
or I would have done
Jack the
like
Ripper.
or I would have done someone like really obscure and random that they'd been like, who the fuck is this person?
Wait,
It's Jason Bourne.
what's that guy's name?
And
Christopher Walken.
Oh, I'm in love with Christopher Walken. Yeah.
You did him when you're meeting the Queen, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's jump into these lip sync outfits first,
I think we were
because
talking about the
everyone
outfits.
looked like they were attending a different event.
Thank you. Thank
and
you
none
so
of the
much.
events were ones I want to go to,
Thank you. Thank you.
except for
Mine.
the thigh up from you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I would say
I feel like
I
I'm
loved
like,
your look.
it's no shade. I feel like maybe we are all guilty of this, but there is like a Toronto boot, and it is that
black thigh
the
high.
black thigh high pleaser.
Yeah.
The pleaser 3000.
Oh, wait, no, Aurora's not wearing them. None of us are wearing them
No,
today.
we're
No,
not.
there is like a Toronto boot.
A black
and it
thigh
is the
high.
black thigh high pleaser.
Yeah.
The pleaser 300.
But we just all wear black
I wore the
shoes.
white versions last week.
Oh yeah, you did. But it's very Toronto of us, and I feel like
Yeah.
I can't even fault the girls for doing that because I get the idea of like, baby, when you're lip syncing, you need a shoe that you know,
A staple, something that's
And
sturdy.
That's the thing. It's sturdy.
but also that you know what it feels like on your foot.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Especially because like that stage, for example, like most of you except for Tiffany, Michaela, and Virgo hadn't lip synced on that stage before. So it's like that stresses me out when you're performing in a new venue and you don't like know the surroundings.
Yeah, like
Or,
either
like,
the floor is slippery
How
or it's
hard
too
you need
grippy.
to push yourself into a spin, like how all those like,
Yeah.
little isms of a space.
I'm trying to remember if I had grips on my shoes or not.
Is the floor slippery? It looks slippery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, because it's just like it's like the reflective kind of floors where it's like almost.
It's like a laminate.
yeah, laminate.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's cheap.
Oh my god.
What?
No, but walking on it like the first walking on it for the first time, first runway, I wish I could tell you what was going on, but all I could feel was my like legs going like this.
That's crazy.
And I think it was just because
Yeah, that
like,
feeling must be insane.
It's like
It's like
walking on like
black-
Like
freshly
turning the
cleaned,
corner and
like
just seeing,
freshly
like,
cleaned.
All the lights, all the cameras, all the judges. Ooh,
Wood
oh,
floor.
it's
Wild.
like blackout.
Have you guys
I
ever seen
no
that
clue.
TikTok of like it's like
the
AI of what it feels like?
Yes, I've seen that.
oh my god.
What?
There's like a TikTok of like it's like not AI but it's like Roblox or something like that. Like it's
Yeah,
like
they
fake.
like remade the like a 3D rendering of like
yeah, that's a good
walking
word.
onto the main stage.
Like when you
from
turn the
back.
corner. And Kiara, I think from Canada's Drag Race season 1, commented being like, "This is pretty much accurate."
Wait, I need
No,
to find this.
it like
Send it to
legitimately is
me.
accurate.
Yeah,
you
I'll
like
trigger you,
walk
sister.
out and you're like, oh my
I'll send
god.
it to you once when you're at your lowest.
Oh, amazing! And then all I hear is, "I bring the beat."
Oh my god, the amount of times when Aurora got back, you didn't do this as much, Perla, but Aurora would be like,
No.
commence,
Shake down.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Or it's the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Commence.
Shake down.
No, something about when I came back, I like every time I heard it, it would be like, okay, finish getting ready in drag. I'm ready to go.
Oh, she
Like
was
it
ready.
like got me together.
Go, you really would play it at the end of your makeup.
Yeah.
No, you made
That's how I would
you made
finish my
a
makeup.
playlist of every
Oh,
lip
yeah.
sync song.
Yeah, when Aurora got back, she listened to every lip sync song over and over and over again, as if she didn't already just do that in the hotel for an undetermined amount of time.
Look,
I
it's what I
still
was
have not
familiar with
listened.
at that point. I didn't know any other music.
No, you got back and I asked you what the lip sync songs were, and you were like, I don't really remember all them.
Versus me
No,
listing all
literally.
the ones that I did.
Even like watching this episode back, I was like, oh, the Rufus Wainwright one, that was a
That was
lip
part of
sync
this,
song.
yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, it totally was. And then I was like, do I remember the words? Watching this episode, I was literally sitting there singing all of the songs.
It's in your body. It's muscle
And-
memory.
oh, it's It's like
it's ingrained in the body.
It's the same when you hear I bring the beat, and it just like
fight or flight. Fight or flight.
oh my god.
Let's break down before we get into looks. Actually, let's break down the teams of it all.
Yes.
Oh,
What did we think about that?
okay. I love that they did it where the person who got picked for the team then next gets to choose.
No, that ruined my
who
life.
else.
That ruined my life.
Well, I thought it switched
I had a
it
plan.
up. I know you did.
I had a
I know
plan.
you did. I was shook.
I wish they would have done something else to give you guys like team captains. Like, I wish they would have done like a mini challenge or something, or like a vote. Like, it would have been sickening if you guys did like who's the if you guys ranked each other by like strongest and weakest competitors.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what? I
Or
am
the
just so
strongest-
happy.
Oh my god! Or if you did like, who do you think in the room is the strongest and weakest lip syncer, and you had to rank yourself in a line, and then they gave the people at the bottom the chance to pick the teams. That would have been sickening.
But also, it would be drama if they gave the top placement one of the team captain roles, and then the bottom lowest as the one, and it would kind of be like a. It would make
Wait,
it make
I want
it.
to work on production.
It would make it make sense for like the teams you're fighting each other, and it's like,
You know what
oh,
I mean?
you're fighting
Like-
for it.
Like I think about like didn't they do that on season 12 or something? They put them in like they
It
had
was
to
like
rank them.
the
Yeah.
comp-
Of who
like
they
who's
thought-
your
and
biggest
I remember
competition?
or they
Heidi was at the
had
bottom and
one
then she became a
person
team
rank
captain.
everyone else.
Oh yeah, it was the winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been fun if there was a different way of getting the team captains.
I think they just think that I make a phenomenal team captain, and I proved
You
that.
really
with
have
my
been.
2 weeks in a row.
I'm literally team captain 2 weeks in a row.
You
Okay,
really
but
are team captain.
I
of the
was
season.
I was shook when Tiffany chose Uma though. Like that seemed so.
I
Random.
was shook that you chose. Wait, who'd you choose first?
She chose
I had Michaela first.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
know.
right. That makes
Literally,
sense,
I
yeah.
knew that like if I'm gonna get a team, I wanted. So, let's say, I was picking the whole way through.
Yeah.
I wanted Michaela for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I knew I wanted Tiffany,
Mhm.
and I knew I wanted either Uma or Jaylene.
But not both.
Yeah, like I was like, okay, I want to get like
Someone who has a different style of performance.
exactly. So
Yeah.
we can like we each fit a niche of who is gonna get what.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like where I was like aiming for things, being like, okay, I want that, and then
And
they
why
were
would Uma
like-
pick Jaylene? That was also wild. Or was it the other? Yeah, it was that way, right? Uma picked Jaylene.
Well, I think like Uma said, like she like originally was like, oh, like I just felt like Jaylene would have been good, like a good addition to the team, but then realizing there's only one old lady song and there are two old ladies in the group,
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
like, dang, maybe that wasn't the
Yeah.
best choice.
Also, I think that like Minnie getting picked last makes sense. I think that like they haven't really addressed this in the show, but like none of the girls really know Minnie.
No, none of us.
Yeah.
None of us had like met Minnie to an extent of like now where like all of us are in love, like literally in love with Minnie.
But she's like a wild
But
card almost. Like,
she was
Well,
such
no
a
one
wild
knew
card.
anything about
Yeah.
her, and like I would say that it's hard to describe what her like performance style is because she mostly
I think her
does
performance style, she excels in like
comedy numbers
in pre-planning numbers.
And camp.
yeah,
Like,
pre-planned,
like very
campy.
Pre-planning a campy comedy number where she like has an idea and she like executes it. Like I always think about the one where she did like the Ozempic number.
Yeah,
Oh my
She had this
god.
massive Ozempic.
she's also done one for
needle.
like Dune where she was. It was just crazy, but
Yeah,
she
yeah.
like loves her like props.
But she's
She
more
loves her,
like
concepts.
production planned.
Yeah.
Whereas like I think a lip sync, like a spontaneous lip sync, is a little bit like out of her comfort zone,
Yeah,
I would agree.
I would say.
agree.
especially against
like
she went
I
against.
have never seen her do like a regular like bar gig,
No Never.
which is like kind of what this is more like.
For sure, it's like play a
Right.
track and like perform.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what do you guys think about the team format? I think it was a fun idea. I don't think it was like the best
I don't-
executed.
My only thing is just like there was then no consequence for losing a lip sync.
Even if you were
in
on the
that
winning
first round,
team.
even if you're on the winning team, which I guess is like that's where the team aspect comes in. It's like you're fighting for a team. It's not
Yeah, I
just
guess
yourself.
so.
But
I would have loved some support on losing the lip sync for safety.
I think it would have been fun if there was
well,
also
you
like
didn't get that.
No, I didn't.
No.
no.
like I like that when you guys did the lip sync playoff, there was like a climax of the episode when you went against Nira, like the best two.
The best
I would have
two.
loved seeing another like Virgo.
Vivian Westwood inspired.
Virgo Michaela SmackDown a little bit. Like I would
Wait,
have
that
loved.
would. Do you know how funny
Yeah.
that would have been if it was literally like, okay, First episode, Michaela and Virgo lip sync against each other. Third episode, Michaela and Virgo lip sync against each other. That would have been so funny.
Honestly, like a rematch, like so close together.
Yeah.
Stacking points.
Literally.
But let's get into the looks.
Let's get into the looks. Well, I feel like
the girls definitely wore
Let me
costumes
help
for
you.
sure.
There you go.
okay. Jaylene's outfit, love.
Gorgeous.
I really love that little like
gorgeous.
orange bedazzled showgirl moment with the feather boa.
Van, would you like to take the reins on your number one pick this
My
season?
girl, my
Your
my
bestie.
diva,
Your
but-
bestie.
Oh my god. You know what, baby? It takes a diva. I'm telling y'all, it takes a certain kind of diva to show up in that purple half wig with half of her bald ass head. Bitch, that is crazy.
And I'm so glad that Brooklyn brought up the pendant necklace. That was so random. I was
Girl,
like,
she is so random. Are you kidding? But I live. Honestly, no shade. She looks the most head to toe. Like, clock it.
You know what? You're not wrong.
it's a cohesive look.
Should we do a really quick puff path of all of them?
Oh, okay.
Let's
yeah,
go.
I'll
Let's-
let y'all do it because I want to hear you. I want to hear
Okay,
y'all.
let's go left to right. Starting with Sangina.
Pass.
Pass. Minnie, puff.
Puff.
Helena,
Puff.
wish the boots were red.
I guess so, but
Soft puff.
I'll puff it. I'm like, this is a
Toronto staple boot.
Toronto staple.
Toronto staple
Yeah, but it
boot.
comes in red.
It does come in a red.
I used to have them and then I broke them.
Zanna, sure.
Soft puff.
Yeah.
Puff. Soft puff.
Virgo,
Pass on the black panty, but I feel like the overall look, sure.
yeah.
It's a pass.
Maybe there's like if there's a black glove or like black in the gold corset.
It just seemed very like top half was one look and then bottom half
yeah,
was
I know,
another
very
look,
that. Okay,
right?
yeah, puff, puff.
Perla.
Perla, wish the boots were a different color.
Shut up.
Puff.
Tiffany.
Puff.
It's fine. I've seen her wear better things though. I feel like
Yeah, I feel like she usually accessorizes even more. Like she'll layer like a.
I didn't
She
like that
was
it was
ready to
black.
smack down. Okay.
I didn't like that it was black. I feel like she should have done a different color.
Oh, she
like,
wore one of her
I-
pink outfits.
Yeah, I feel like she's just crazy like pink bodysuits. Maybe she didn't want to because her like first runway was that pink bodysuit kind of thing.
Yeah, just to change it up a little
but
bit.
anyway, it's fine.
Soft puff.
I refuse to comment. It's fine.
Michaela, it's a puff for
It's
me.
a puff. It's a puff.
Jaylene, I puff.
Puff.
And
Uma, baby, super puff. My girl. My girl. Bitch, she looked crazy. I love
Yeah, I soft puff this one as well. I didn't love like the
bitch,
looks
she
that
looked
much.
so crazy. Are you kidding?
You know, we all saw that wig and we went.
God, and then by the
what
end of the lip sync
fuck
too,
is
it looked
this?
crazier.
No, after
It's the
watching
curls
this,
that were curling
It was
back
like manic.
over on her bald side head. I was like, okay, girl.
Girl,
we
it
were
was
like-
so wild.
I get the wig now. I get the wig. I get it.
I mean, I think it still kind of works.
Okay, but
for
what
the
I will
song,
give
though.
Uma is, in my mind, that's not what Uma really brought for the Lip Sync SmackDown. But then when she got her song, she dressed for the part.
Yeah.
And I feel like so many other girls could have done that, like dressed for the part.
I was like, you know what? I have this corset. Let's do it.
You said, baby, this is what I packed.
Yeah, I
You're
was
like,
either gonna
this is
wear
head to
that.
toe. I can just wear this. I've worn it.
This is what I
know what
bagged.
it's like.
I was gonna wear this, or I was gonna wear the wave sleeve jacket that I have. That's all stoned on the sleeves.
No, I'm happy you wore this.
yeah,
black one, right?
Yeah,
I like that
yeah.
you didn't wear black. I think
Yeah.
that's
I
fine.
was really close.
At
to
least like
wearing all
standing
black.
there, like you in the little like lavender lilac color, like you still stand out. If you
And-
wore black, you would have literally disappeared on
It was
stage.
so fucking cold in there that my nipples were just fucking.
They were poking
right, like,
through your
like
outfit,
it was
girl.
a cut glass kind of day. Like
girl.
I was standing there like this lavender will be great. Watching it back, I was like, oh bitch, you are cold. You are
literally
freezing.
were Michaela in that meme that they.
Oh my God,
released,
the
like,
nipples.
My
Yeah.
nipples were hard.
Oh yeah, the one.
And it was
Boing.
literally me because I was like, I'm just always cold. I
She
am a
is.
very
She
small.
is. She's a
human
chilly
being.
girl. She's a chilly girl.
She's a little girl. Okay, well, let's get into these lip syncs because baby,
There's lots to talk about.
there's lots to discuss.
lots
Okay.
to talk about.
Let's do this. Okay, first lip sync. You know what? I'm also just really curious to know what y'all think of this. I want the
favorite part of the
Vanessa and the Aurora full deep dive. Why did I say Vanessa? But I did. You know, we're
Vanessa.
gonna roll with it.
My favorite part of the episode was when Minnie got called as Michaela's opponent, and she went, "Oh." I was like, "You already won. The lip sync hasn't even started, and you already won."
No, literally, it Michaela got called. You called Michaela forward, and then it pans over to the Virgos team, and Minnie's face is just like
And Minnie's like, "Fuck," and then they say
She's-
Minnie and Michaela.
she's the emoji that has like the teeth showing, like
Ooh.
That was literally her, and I was like, oh, she knew.
I'm
She
dead.
knew. But I will say, Minnie, you could tell that she was having fun though.
Oh, she was having so much fun.
And I thought the lip sync was
Yeah, I think her style could have been. We also didn't talk about something that I think is important to address. Minnie
Gotta
came up with
wave
that
our hands
idea
in the
of
air.
of
Wave
throwing
them.
lip syncs. Like when she was like, "You don't need to win all of them. You just need to win 3."
Wave.
right.
Wave.
Oh,
And I have
yeah.
to agree. Like that's kind of tea. Oh,
Hands in the air, wave it like you just don't care.
Wait, hold on.
wow.
That is Minnie. That is
No,
Minnie.
that was Perla.
That was me.
Oh, you in the back on the on the stool.
I did not know I made
But I
that
agree.
face.
Like I think that like Minnie was kind of on something. Like you guys could have thought about it. Like we just need to win 3 lip syncs. So let's put 3 people on songs that we know we can win.
The other thing that we could do, if you know that that's Tiff and she turns it, we could just throw it.
Like that would have been a fierce way to look at it. But anyways, Michaela won in the first 2 seconds.
Literally, like that floor work was incredible. I feel like she just pissed all over the floor and just like laid in it, and it was great. I lived for it.
Honestly, she had been probably my favorite performance of the night. Like I thought.
Also, it was really cunty to me when she finished the lip sync and on the last beat she looked away from the audience and just went boom. Like, I'm done.
The details.
The details.
Yeah,
I don't know.
details.
I live
So
for like
good.
dramatic moments like that. So
Michaela has such a presence on stage. It's like
electrifying.
Electrifying.
it's like really undeniable. Like
No.
she really gets up on stage and she does like flick a switch and like she's like
Oh yeah.
she's like I'm
oh,
that bitch
yeah.
and you will look at me.
no, I
And
love.
And then you
I
do.
love it.
Oh, it's so good.
I've
I
been
think-
in a club before where she's performing and it's like kind of a dead night, and then she'll get on stage and like the whole room like changes. Like,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
and then I
would
watch all the other
absolutely
girls in
agree
the show
with
with her get insecure, and it's funny.
I also think
that. I have a hair on my shoe.
Michaela popped off like so much right at the beginning that she almost like knew. It seemed like she knew that she didn't have to do that much anymore for the rest.
I did kind of wish she paced it a little bit more.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
she-
I feel
she
like
did split like right
She
out
did
the
it.
gate.
She did so much at the beginning that I was like, oh, okay, there wasn't a lot that happened in the second half. But at the same
Yeah.
time, if I was her,
Also,
I would have
on
been
the
like, I
Canadian
guess I don't have to
franchise,
do
like,
much
the lip syncs
more.
are so long. Like you have a lot of time.
Yeah,
Like you don't need to
you
rush.
do.
baby.
Though I will say, in the moment, I was like, I do not want Too Hot. Fuck this song. I do not want to lip sync to that song.
Why?
Now, I am so mad that I didn't choose it because it is actually such a hot song.
I love it.
You're like,
You know
I
it's
could have
not on
had so many
streaming, though.
moments with that song.
It's not on streaming. It's like only on YouTube if you want to find
So
it.
weird.
It's like
Damn.
deep
Deep
cut
cut.
Alanis Morissette when she
Yeah.
was like still a pop girly.
Love that.
She has like a full like 90s pop R&B like Janet Jackson era
Yeah, it's very
album.
that. This and that they made a lot of sense for Michaela to do that kind of song. It had like that Janet Jackson kind of vibe.
Yeah.
This lip sync I feel was the most obvious of the night. Like Michaela won. I've never seen anyone
It was such
argue
a
that.
clear. It was
Yeah.
such a clear win. So,
I'm going to start the argument. Minnie won that lip sync.
girl, no one's backing
Sister,
you on
you
that.
really are a comedy queen.
Minnie's like, girl, you don't have to defend me on that one.
Good.
Oh my god. Minnie, when last time I saw her, she was like, I'm scared of you, Van. You have opinions, you're not scared to share them. And I was like, well, yes.
Well, yes, my brand.
And then she went,
I
g'day,
speak the
mate.
truth.
Ozzy,
G'day.
Ozzy, Ozzy, oi,
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 oi.
oi.
Okay, moving on. Our next lip sync was Heads Will Roll, Uma and Zanna.
This one was interesting.
This was my least favorite lip sync of the night.
I agree.
The weather was lovely today.
I feel like Zanna was like doing like too much. Like she was trying too much.
That's
I'm
what
trying to
I
readjust my
said.
legs.
I was thinking like, to me, it just felt like I could see her thinking of what moves to do.
You have a
What
hair there, and I'm,
It felt like she was
bugging
almost
me.
competing in like a
I got
show
it.
off.
There you go.
Okay, also I will say this. In the edit of the episode, Zanna talking like such a big game like did not help her with the viewer.
I'm ready to take this bitch out. I'm intimidating. I want her to feel that. I want Uma to see what Zanna do.
Like watching it, like she was talking so much smack. Like being like, oh, I could take Michaela on, I could do this, I could take anyone on.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, love the confidence, but
let's zoom out a little
let's
bit.
be honest.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Um,
I feel like her and Tiffany kind of had that same result of like they talked a really big game, both of them, but Zanna more so than Tiffany, that it like kind of hurt them when the viewer was watching the episode.
they like the expectation was so high.
Yeah, I was like, well then do your big one.
Do your big one. No, I kind of
And
felt
she
like
was plucked when she lost.
I kind of felt like it was messy though. Like
It was.
Zanna's lip sync, especially the headstand into the split. I was like, you fell into that.
And it's not even that I thought Uma's lip sync was that good. I just think it was like, they were like, well, that was clean.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I liked Uma's take on the song more than
That's my
than
girl.
Zanna. Our girl. Well, your girl.
She's maybe not a dancer.
I am gonna get a text
dancer.
message from Zanna the moment this goes live.
Baby,
saying,
I've been getting voice notes.
listening to the podcast. Eye emojis every time.
I get voice notes of her like talking back to me like we're on a FaceTime call.
I
But
love
honestly,
that.
I live. We
I
love you,
love
Zanna.
that.
Thank you for supporting the pod,
love you,
We
sister.
love you,
Zanna.
Zanna. We love you, Zanna. We hope we see you lip sync again on the show. Well, I guess not.
I
That-
hope-
that means she's just bad.
I hope we get to
In the bottom too. Damn,
I
girl.
hope I never see you lip sync again, sister. Mwah.
That's how
I
you know
hope we
she
just
really
get
is
to
an
see
Uma
her
God
in
girl.
person. When is she coming here?
She's gonna be here the end of the month, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it needs to be
for
sooner.
No, truly, you're like, well, if Uma's gonna be beefing with Zanna, I'm beefing with Zanna.
That's my girl.
All right, moving on. Our next lip sync was Jaylene Time and Helena Poison.
Oh, I think we went out of order.
I think we did too. I think it was
yeah,
Jaylene
whatever, who
and
cares?
Jaylene and Helena before.
Yeah, we're second. It's
Oops,
fine.
but you know what? That's
Whatever.
okay. We're back in order.
We're back in
after
order.
We're back in
this
order
one.
now.
this
and
was
Jaylene
crazy.
Time and Helena Poison doing San Francisco.
This
with the
song was
screenwrite.
crazy.
This song was so fun.
What producer smoked what bowl and decided?
No, this was
But
this
I'm-
was on my
I'm
choice.
glad that they're starting to venture into more like
I'm
different
glad
types
that
of lip
this
syncs.
song was
though.
in the slayoff. If this was like an elimination lip sync, I would
I would hate it. I would hate it.
I would have been okay with it being a lip sync one or an
Well,
elimination
you would have liked it,
one.
of course.
Oh, I would have loved it.
You'd been like, baby, I'm staying.
This is right up
Done.
your alley.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
this was so. My number one choice was Heads Will Roll. That's the one that I wanted to
Yeah, yeah,
lip
yeah.
sync. But my second choice would have been
The
San
Rufus.
Francisco because it was so just like
Now,
ridiculous.
where would Bad
wild.
Bitches Don't Cry rank on your list?
Absolutely at the bottom.
Here's the thing though. Oh no, actually, we'll get to yours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll get
we'll get to
there.
your
We'll
lip
get
sync.
to
San
me, we'll get to me.
Francisco.
Helena was incredible.
Incredible.
The only thing about, which is like not even Helena's fault because you don't know what you're gonna, like, it's Drag Race. We all know you have like limited packing abilities. Like, I just didn't think the look went with the song
Yeah.
in comparison where Jaylene's look went so good with the song. But it's like ultimately she brought what she brought, but her mannerisms and her like comedic.
Oh, it suit the song so
And her
well.
timing.
so good.
Helena was really great
So
with
good.
the the vocal timing. Like when we're there, we're watching the back of their heads. So like we can only see movement.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys were like, bitch, go out of the way.
We were like, I remember sitting there like, oh my God, Jaylene's got this in the bag. Win 2 for my team. Let's do this. And then seeing it like from the front, I was like, oh,
It looks
Helena,
a little
you
different. Yeah.
fucking bodied that.
Helena did really, really well.
Also, when Sanjana called Helena a bingo queen, I was like,
Helena's a bingo girl, so usually when I see her, she's always sitting on a fucking chair, running her mouth.
That gagged me.
but I was like, she performs like
She has a
she's
weekly
a weekly
show.
Friday show.
Yeah, she has a weekly Friday
like
show.
prime time entertainment slots. Like,
No, that gagged me. I was like, oh, that was a little out of
I
pocket.
was like, maybe that's the only place you've been booked with her, Sanjana, but that's not the only place she works.
Ooh, get her, Jade, get her.
That was dark. That was dark sided.
Wait, now we started the episode going, I'm in a good mood. I'm not gonna be bitchy. today."
Literally. No, the mic turned on.
Like,
And you said,
I just got back from a cruise. I was in
She's
the
like,
bushes.
I relaxed enough. I need a.
Girl, I just don't give a fuck. I just fucking don't.
All right, well then, moving on. The next lip sync was
Tiffany and Virgo.
Tiffany and
Exes.
Virgo.
Can I say an unpopular opinion?
Please
Yeah.
do.
I prefer Tiffany. Actually, here, I'll break
I
it
think
down.
Virgo did
I
better, in
preferred
my
Tiffany
opinion.
in the first half, and I preferred Virgo in the second half.
See, I think Virgo had a better journey in the song overall. Like Tiffany had her like choreo moments, but I feel like overall, like it wasn't like, oh, here's a bit of choreo, here's a bit of like freestyling. Versus Virgo, I feel like the whole time was like
Building.
building the whole time. It kept going,
Yeah,
and then
I
into
can
like
see
the
that.
bridge when she was like really breaking down. I was
I
like,
think
okay,
it was
yeah.
really even though.
It was a pretty even lip sync though.
I do not wish to comment.
So we know what she thinks.
I obviously like. I wanted Tiff to win.
Mm-hmm.
Tiff is like on my team. I love her so much. I wanted her to win this. And like that little bitch pops the fuck off. Like she
Yeah.
hit every fucking little moment. She's like, watch me go, motherfuckers.
I do think
And-
that, yeah, towards the second half of the lip sync, it became you could tell almost like she got a little tired.
Because she
Tiff?
went so hard at
Yeah.
the beginning.
I just love her in my eyes.
I do see why Virgo won, though. Like, I prefer, I preferred Tiffany's performance style because I thought it was like more fitting for like a Tate McRae song. Like it kind of gave Tate.
Yeah.
But I do understand that. Yeah, she definitely lost steam.
Also, to me at least, based on just the
You have
edit.
another hair.
Thank you. Just for
Little
me,
sister.
Virgo seemed more in the song
T.
than Tiffany.
I mean,
did.
Virgo's an amazing performer.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like
also
Tiffany
Toronto
was
girls
kinda
in
like,
this kind of challenge have just
It's easier for us because
yeah,
it's
'cause
great.
one
Marathon.
number.
Yeah, we're like willing to sacrifice like all the energy we have. It's like, oh well, we
Your
only
entire
have
body.
we
your
only have to
left
do
knee, your
your left
firstborn.
knee, your left nut, like whatever
Like
you
girl,
want. Like,
and your right nut too. Ooh.
Oh, you're so good, babe.
or your neck.
Or your
neck.
And my back. And my.
I'm just a crack back there. It's
I will
like-
say
Oh.
I don't think Virgo had the best lip sync of the night though. I would have given it to
agree.
Michaela.
I agree.
I would have given it to Michaela.
But I understand like the idea that like how anticlimactic that the first lip sync where Michaela like bodied Minnie gets the win. That's what I mean. Like the challenge was interesting because like it didn't really feel like anyone deserved a win. It felt like no one should win anything, or the team itself should split the win. Like
Yeah.
the winning team should have got like $1,000 each.
Oh, that would have been
yeah,
good.
yeah,
know what I
because like
mean?
picking like one person out of the team was like okay, like
I would have fought harder.
Or-
and then they all
Or
decide
it would have
with
been
the beaver.
drama if the winning team had to vote.
on who had
On
the
who
best
was
lip
the
No,
best
it would have.
lip
sync. And you
Imagine
can't
if
vote
the
for
winning
yourself.
team, all of them got the
Oh.
beaver, and it was a group choice on who
I
they
mean,
save.
No, I want Drag Race to
But,
do more things like that. Like
that would be
on
gaggy.
Dragula. Like the winning team voted for the bottom two. I'm like, I want that.
Like that would have been.
They
Yeah.
nominate two people.
They
to be in the
nominate.
bottom.
They nominate two
Or
people from all your
imagine
entire
Okay,
team.
now it's
if
Big Brother.
You were-
Baby, you know what I
You
mean?
were on the
Let's
losing
topic block.
team. No one is safe.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
And
yeah.
then the other team as a group
They picked the
selects
two.
the top the bottom two.
Baby.
That would have
no,
been a
like
gag.
fine.
Wow.
Like
That
who
would've been a
cares? Send the girls
gag.
home, make them cry. Who cares? Anyway,
And then we had our final lip sync of the slayoffs.
I would say also this is like the lip sync online that's been getting the most.
the
like-
most attention. This lip sync was my favorite of the 5.
I would say it was the most like who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Like I really was on the edge of my seat, even though I knew exactly what happened.
It was close. Like
It was really close.
I do just want to interject before we talk about this lip sync. I am so annoyed at all the hate online.
Is
that
she getting a lot of hate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of that besides just that like are we describing hate as like people saying that you should have won, or like people are like actually saying like she sucks, she's or whatever? blah, blah.
People are like getting mean
Oh,
and saying like
that's
really
gross.
foul things, and like I understand, have your opinion. People have their opinions, but
But draw the line at the show.
you're tagging the
No, that's
queens.
weird.
You're mentioning them by name where we can find this shit. It's not hard for
Well, we
us
get
to
a
see
notice-
these
I feel like
caution
if
when
you
you
want to say that
literally-
you think that Perla should have won, great. But then like draw the line
You
there.
don't need to put
Yes.
someone else
The
down.
comments
to
that I've
boost someone
seen
else
that
up.
are like, you know what, I preferred Perla's performance, but Sanjina
had a
was
energy.
amazing.
Yeah.
She held her own. She did this.
100%.
At the end of the day, Sanjina won the lip sync. She won. And she deserves her win. She deserves her flowers for that win.
And your opinions
And, like,
also aren't going to change that result.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, you didn't go home. Spoiler.
No.
So who cares?
Tell me I did great. I'll live for that.
Also,
but
no
not
shade.
at her expense.
And I kind of said this to you when you got back from the show was like, baby, being in the bottom is kind of a flex. Like
It's a good moment.
you
'cause-
literally got to show everyone that you can perform.
Yeah.
Which is like
yeah.
literally what they would pay you to do.
Well,
after
yeah.
the show.
Also, like, because at the end of the day, like,
You
if
wanna
go- If you go
perform.
to a drag show, you're gonna see a queen
Yes,
perform. Like, so to know that you
No,
can
it's like,
perform is like,
baby,
good on you,
yeah.
girl.
Perla got her lick back. Don't worry. She got all the love. Everyone's seen her perform. Everyone loves what she does. Baby, send some Zanna some love. She did a great job. She has amazing energy. She does have insane energy. Like it's actually
Insane
Yeah.
energy.
wild. Like I don't know where she pulls it from.
Like she knows how to go from like I literally told her you go from 15 or 115 to 1,015. Like
Yeah,
the
she's a
energy is
firecracker.
so there.
Oh my god, literally just.
But let's talk about the lip sync. I feel like this one was so good, like so evenly matched. The only thing I didn't love about Sanjana's performance was how she kept like it almost felt like she was blocking you, but it wasn't that. I think she
That-
was just moving around a lot.
No, I think that she was like purposefully body blocking Perla. Anytime Perla
I don't
would-
know. I watched it again and I don't think that.
See, I rewatched it today and I thought I was like, oh, it seems
I feel
so
like Perla
clear.
just stood in the same spot. And she did her big one. and
No,
then she would
I
move-
was moving out of the way.
Like she
But
would
I
move
just feel
a
like
little and she
Sanjana
would
would just
walk
like,
forward.
baby, I have this space and I'm gonna use it. That's how I felt. I honestly, I feel like if we asked Sanjana, I feel like Sanjana would be like, I didn't even see Perla. maybe.
Oh,
she wasn't even
100%,
in my
100%.
vision. I feel like she wasn't like doing it on purpose. I think it just like kind of looked like that from the screen, but unfortunately,
And the look. I just can't.
the look was wild.
The look wasn't
The
my
look was
favorite.
wild.
But I love
that we're like,
watching.
don't send her any hate.
And then you're like,
didn't
by
like the
the
look."
way,
I didn't like the look.
I didn't know that she pulled out tissues, which I thought was really
Oh
funny.
wait, I also died when Tracy was like, props.
no, literally Tracy going, ooh,
props.
props. No, definitely.
All I
Rewatching that
remember-
today, I laughed at that. I giggled.
All I remember was
Ooh,
the fucking the
props.
break in the song where it like sounds like someone's going into a washroom to
Yeah.
like cry, and I was like, "This is a good opportunity for me to lay down," and
was-
I would like to
that
do
was
that.
pussy.
So I
And
laid
with
down.
with the gimbal, with the moving camera.
Yeah.
It was
Pussy.
perfect.
Do I remember going, "Don't cry," boom? But I did.
Loved it. You had such a good performance. It was so good.
we've talked about this before, but I love watching you perform just because like you have that stillness.
You do.
So when you do pop off, it's like literally you're like a lever going.
I think that, like this thing was so interesting because like you and Sanjana, I think why it's caused so much controversy online is because you and Sanjana have like
Extremely
opposite-
different
like you are
performance
so
styles.
controlled
Yeah.
and like specific.
You do
where
small
she
movements.
is so like energetic and like big with her
Bam, bam,
movements.
bam.
Yeah.
Whereas like you are just like you're gonna find your moment and you're gonna like rest in between and then come back and then go.
Yeah, I
And,
like my ebb and flows.
Yeah.
And like I think that that's also been like a big debate online is like
Yeah.
If people just have different preferences of
Yeah,
like what they like.
But what
to
I do love is that
watch.
your style of lip sync, and I've seen this people say this, is like your style of lip sync often is not celebrated on Drag Race as like lip sync assassin material or whatever.
Yeah.
People often reward the splits and the
Splits,
cackety
high
cackety
energy.
But it's like it's fun to see people like resonate with what you do.
Yeah, and like I have seen people be like, she didn't deserve it because of her stunts. Like I can do very few and far between stunts, and
What
the
do you mean?
ones
What was
that
bad about your stunts?
that I'm relying on them.
No, you weren't.
Which like,
Baby, girl, everyone does.
yeah, we all have stunts that we rely on. We're like, okay,
Don't be
you know what,
darting
this
your
is
eyes
my-
over here, girly.
Well, everyone does.
But that's the
stunts.
thing, like,
But I did lose my lip sync slayoffs, so
Very debatable on that one.
but that's the thing, like we all have like our sticks, our shticks.
But like, I just like, also to Drag Race fans sometimes, just shut up. Girl, just shut up. Because it's like you just can never please them. It's like
no,
Yeah.
like you're not gonna be able to please every single person. in
it's
the
like,
audience.
baby, she lost, Sanjana won. That's it. Shut the fuck up.
you got 2 lip syncs out of Perla.
Baby, a
You're
stunt
welcome.
is a
Yeah.
stunt. Like in a performance, you want to gag.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
going to like an aerialist performer and being like, your performance was fine but you relied on too much of that aerial
Like
stuff.
all
It's like,
you-
well, yeah,
That's
obviously.
the job, girl.
Like the job is to entertain and
Yeah.
to wow. Like
Well, also like watching people do stunts and stuff, like it's how for me at least, it's how it's executed. Like
Does it time with
It's the
song
same as
Does
watching
it look
sport.
safe? Does
It's
it
the
look
same as
cunty?
watching sports. Sure, everyone's doing the same stunts, same moves, but it's who's doing it well and who
And who is
lip-syncs
holding
well.
space for defying gravity?
Girl, we know you are. Here's my finger.
hold the space. Now pull the finger. Ooh.
Girl, I can't. But unfortunately, you did not win that lip sync, so your team was in the bottom.
I did not win that lip sync.
And then
But you know what? Give it up for Sanjana one more time.
Yeah,
give it up for
she
She
Zanna.
fucking bodied
she,
that.
She literally put her whole pussy
And
into
if
that
you're
number.
mad about it, be mad about it with your friends. Don't
If you're
go
mad about
comment
it, I was
move
gonna
on.
say like send me money, but
Yeah, if you're mad about it, if you're mad
How
about
do I
it,
profit off of
Yes,
this?
literally.
How do I
If-
make a coin?
if you are mad that Sanjana won that lip sync, buy my merch.
yeah, that's like a one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
The
a good one.
links are on my Instagram.
I don't know why I
page.
tried to inject myself as someone who could profit off of this, but I did.
yeah, support Perla if you
Yeah,
want.
baby.
If you want, if
That's
you want to show her
capitalism.
love.
I will give
No,
Van
send Perla love.
a gift card for her support on getting you all to buy my
Wait,
merch.
buy her merch.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, Van's
buy her
plugging
Perla's
me,
merch.
so I have to.
Submit things for her dolls
Yes.
if you live in Canada or the US.
And the
And follow her on Instagram. Give her some love. I feel like I've seen
yeah.
so many of your reels that have like almost like 100,000 views. It's like, baby, well, where are the 100,000 followers?
we're getting there. We're getting there.
You are
That
growing.
It's been very
Part.
steady. It's been
She's going up.
I'm like, if people are watching, you might as well just follow.
There's nowhere for us.
it's not the
I'm think-
Shania. It's
oh,
bad
I was
as
thinking
bad
more
as it could
Bop,
be.
bop, bop, bop to the top.
Oh my God.
How was
So
that? Did you
our
like that,
winner
baby?
of the episode.
Wait, girl, restart. That's crazy.
So we have our winner of the episode, which was Virgo.
The Virgo Queen.
Hey.
Which I don't fully agree with. I think it should have been Michaela.
I would have given it personally. I would have given it to Michaela, or I would have given it to like Sangina. I feel like that lip sync between the two of you was my favorite of the night.
I don't think I could have excused the outfit though.
So true, sister.
Like that really is like such a deciding
You know what?
point for me.
So true, sister. So true, sister. I'll give it to you. Especially I want to give my win of the episode to Uma God.
Of course.
Unfortunately, I do think Michaela should have got the win here.
Yeah, she tore that stage up.
But I do think I understand why it's a little maybe anticlimactic for the
Team Perla for the win.
first
Confirmed.
person to win the whole thing. But congratulations, Virgo. Baby, she got 10K.
her second win.
She's won 2 challenges in 3 episodes. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a
She's
fast
like
start.
the front runner.
So
Yeah, that's like a. I wish.
You won one.
I have a one.
You have one.
I have one.
Baby,
Yeah.
1 out of 3.
I got my one win.
you have a better.
You
track
are
record
really
than
on a
most
roller
of the
coaster this
girls.
year, though. Oh my
Do
God.
I?
Yeah.
I have a better track record. I'm currently like this.
You know what?
You know what? You're getting screen time and
You're
people are
always doing
noticing
something
you.
new.
Yeah, people are noticing you and you're getting.
You know what?
You're venturing
I'm
out.
just really showing that I am very
Versatile.
Oh, girl, cut the cameras. That ass.
I will. Why do one when you can do both in
No,
3
your
episodes?
track record is so crazy. And even like, obviously, we know what happens, but we were like texting
You
before
do?
this episode comes out, and I was like, wait, you're in the bottom? I was like, damn, girl, you really be up and down all around.
Yeah, you just came off of a win and now they're really putting you through the ringer.
I am just like praying that like I get like a breather.
Well, it's a sewing challenge next week, so I think I'm going to fingers crossed. Our
She's a fashion girl.
But I have never seen you sew before in my life, but
Yes, you have.
Get her, Jade. Drag her.
Yes.
I probably have. I'll take it back.
Yes, I've literally like.
I take it back. I take it back.
I know how. Can I make a pattern? Absolutely fucking not. But can I like?
You know what? You can sew better than Aurora, and she was safe.
You know what? Let me fix your hair. There you go.
Sister.
I can sew better than Aurora. I have
who's
made
comparing,
things.
you know.
Who's okay?
We're not on the same season,
Can I-
so it doesn't really matter.
I have something really pathetic that I totally just thought of. That's really funny.
What?
Have y'all ever seen the like zebra print like pajama bottoms that I own?
Yes.
I made those in grade 7, and they still fit me.
Girl, what?
And they've never seen the light of day because they're not that cute.
Well, they're like for bedtime.
They're what she made on the sewing challenge.
Well, I guess I know what I'm looking forward to seeing on
How
Next
iconic.
week's episode.
next week's episode for the design challenge.
How old was I in grade 7?
Girl, I don't fucking
13.
know. I love
I'm
your life.
30 in a few weeks, so and they still fit
Wow.
me.
Okay, but the other hot topic of the episode was the golden beaver. I
Oh,
feel like this is the
yes.
first time we've been seeing it used, maybe not as track record should predict, because I think you being the only one with a win in the bottom 3,
was like a shoe-in that you would get the
beaver. Which also, if we rewind on episode 1, Virgo said that if that was a bottom 3 episode 1, she would have saved you because she knows you.
I think, honestly, I would have saved Perla just because we do have a relationship beyond the show.
And also majority of her team also said they would have voted for you.
Except for one. I kind of feel like in my mind, I thought that Virgo would save like you first, then Tiffany, then Jaylene. The only reason why I think Tiffany is because they had a lip sync against each other. So I can see Virgo saying
there's
like
some type of
like we lip sync against each other. You did a good job.
camaraderie
I'll
there.
save you from the bottom.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, literally, I'm like, out of all people, I'm like, I don't know why she saved Jaylene.
Though I will say Jaylene fought for the beaver the most.
Jaylene's fucking
in-
speech.
Yeah, I love your
In
confession when you were like,
Mentat.
Jaylene, stop talking.
Yeah,
No,
Jaylene,
literally.
stop talking.
Jaylene has such a way with words. And Jaylene, stop talking so I can get the beaver.
If you like literally sitting there watching my face and like in the episode, I'm like sitting there sipping from my beverage and I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
I think it's also
Shut
hard to
up.
look at Jaylene and be like, I'm not gonna save you.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Like she's so nice. Also, she's like a fair bit older than all of you.
Jaylene and I are like
She is
3
like
months apart.
double, more than double the age of Virgo.
Literally.
So it's like
Oh, yeah.
imagine like looking at like a mother figure to yourself and being like,
I'm not saving you.
no, yeah, like screw
that,
yourself.
would,
Like
that
go
is a
lip
little
sync.
crazy.
Go lip sync to Avril Lavigne.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I don't feel like
In that
the-
orange tassel showgirl look.
as much as I think that you should have been saved by the beaver, I would have been so heartbroken watching Jaylene.
It would have
listen
been
to
really bad.
Hot by Avril Lavigne.
And
it would have been a lot.
You know what?
I'd be like, baby.
Baby, I'm so sorry.
I really served in that hot lip sync. So
You were so
like-
good.
Oh my god. So yes, so we get into the lip sync. I honestly another one where I'm like, you both kind of really gave it.
Yeah.
I just think
You
that
both
you
gave
have
it.
you have really good storyline and like through lines when you perform. Like there's levels to it.
The blow of a kiss was hot.
Oh.
Also, I think that you have more. Not that Tiffany is so talented, whatever, but you can tell Tiffany was like, not like beat down is the right word, but like tired. Just like she's like, girl, this is my third time in the bottom. Like, what am I doing? Third time in the bottom 3, second time lip syncing.
Mm-hmm.
I think she kind of was like, okay, I'll go.
But you gave.
I had a lot of fun.
You gave.
I was listening to oh my god, I fuck up the name of this podcast every single time.
The powder room.
No, the cup. Yeah,
Oh,
the
I
cup
was
of
like,
reality.
Cup of reality.
Cup of reality. I was listening to their
Shut up.
review of episode 3, and I have a bone to pick with River.
Oh.
River.
Go. We're having a podcast about it.
Why don't you love me?
Why?
all I
What did
wanted to
River
say.
say?
No, it's so funny. Every time I've watched
podcast?
like the podcast, and there's like, and River's on like their panel, they always just have like the most like, she's not doing it for me. She has no emotion. She did this, and I'm like,
To be fair,
River,
Perla got her
I
pumps.
just want you to love me.
Perla got pumped with Botox a lot before she left.
I had
Yeah.
literally frozen as fuck.
Which maybe
I'm,
it wasn't the best idea.
And
no,
then
I'm
that,
always frozen as fuck.
and then that including just your overall nonchalant
Monotone
energy.
voice.
I
Very
really
blasé,
just have like,
I never realized how monotone or like how your voice doesn't actually change levels that much.
It's
In
all
like a
dead
normal,
end.
it does sometimes, but like in a normal conversation, you're very much like the same level.
I don't even
I had
notice
no
it.
idea that was a thing until you were on television.
Me neither.
Actually, until the TikToks, like the TikToks leading up to the season.
Oh my god, I know.
And I said, Perla, you look like you sound like such a bitch. Like,
No, and I'm literally, I was watching those and I was like, wow, what the fuck was going through my head? Like, I thought
meanwhile, if you ask yourself back then, you're probably like, no, I was having a great time.
I thought I was being so funny.
You're like, I was being charismatic.
No,
girl.
literally, I was like, ha ha ha, I am so funny.
She's like,
I've
comedy
said
queen.
so many good one-liners in this, and then watching them back, I was like, oh. You have no personality, you rotted. cunt.
Well, our diva stayed for the week. She sent Tiffany home. We love you, Tiffany.
I love you, Tiffany. I
I'll
love
miss
you
your
so
feet.
much.
Forever my ABG. Ew. Forever my ABG.
You won't
No,
miss your
this one.
feet?
She loves this now.
Oh.
Oh, that was really cute. I love that. And we have a couple questions
Yes, we
coming
do.
in. You guys can ask questions on our Instagram at Powder Puff Girls Official. We have a link in our bio. And then also make sure to subscribe, like, comment, turn the bell on for YouTube, whatever.
Ding ding ding.
Oh, I love last episode when Aurora was very much keeping the girls on track. And during her
Aurora
big one.
said,
And Perla was like, wow, girl, you got that all out.
No, Aurora was like, I was on Smosh once. Here we go.
Yeah, I had social media
Oh,
training.
she knew. Her LA press tour.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
Anthony
great.
like pulled her to the back and went, "If you fuck this up," and she went,
Oh, if
"Ah."
Anthony
Baby,
pulled me
Aurora's
to
been
the
on
back.
3
Oh, I would
podcasts
have,
in
I
the
would
last,
have
like,
presented my back.
Literally.
Who's Anthony?
Anthony,
Smosh.
Anthony,
One
K-
of the two.
The white guy?
No, Padilla. He's the
Yeah.
next one.
He wasn't the one that you...
I'm gonna
No.
throw this out there right now while we have the opportunity to say this. I have had a crush on Anthony.
Wait, so
like,
it wasn't
since
the guy you were
Smosh,
filming
like,
the podcast with?
began.
It's,
no,
it's
he's
one of
just
the
one of
originals.
the cast members.
Girl, what is Smosh?
Girl, we're moving on. Let's get into these questions.
How old is Anthony now?
They're in 30s.
Oh,
Mid-thirties.
daddy.
My age group.
Yeah, your generation.
Grandma.
Your demographic.
The first question is, Aurora and Van, what songs would you two have chosen?
Ooh, I mean, I'm a little Tate McGray.
Tate McGray.
Sorry, I was looking at all this grayscale happening right here.
Oh!
Miss Pale.
She called me Gray.
Sorry, I
Miss
totally
Pale.
was not listening. What did you say?
I would have chosen Tate McRae, exes.
Obviously.
Obviously. I am the OG
Oh.
Tate McRae queen on Canada's Drag
Tiffany,
Race.
absolutely go for the jugular, attack her.
Maybe she went home to a Tate McRae.
Tiffany, I'm
She
ready.
went home, or she lost to Tate McRae. I
Oh,
won the Tate
I'm
McRae.
sorry that you love Tiffany.
I
I'm
love
dead.
her. I love her.
That was really fun.
I definitely would have
That was
done
good.
Too Hot or Heads Will Roll.
Yeah, sex it up a little bit.
Sex it up, punk it up, grunge it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, really hit those beats.
What do you think? Do you think those are accurate for us, Perla? Do you think we
Tay
would?
McRae for you for sure. I see you as a too hot bitch because
I love that song.
Then you can do the handstand somersault.
Oh,
she knows the moves.
The stunts, the
Remember,
stunts, the stunts.
stunts win a lip sync.
Dum bum bum.
Oop.
I
And the
didn't
next
win a
other
lip
question we
sync.
have is, Perla, you're such an amazing lip syncer. What's your favorite song to perform?
Oh fuck. I have a few. Busta Rhymes by Queen Herbie because it's really fast and I just get to stand there and look pretty.
Is Queen Herbie Canadian?
No, I thought she was.
Oh, I thought
No.
someone told me she was recently.
No, I was.
And I would believe it.
I said sure, whatever.
Did you think
It
she
was
was
Midas?
Canadian Midas? Yeah, I was
Oh.
looking up like Canadian hits, and Carmen was on there,
Oh,
and it was just a hit
when
in
she used to sing,
Canada.
I could do it. I could
Yeah.
Pella.
Yeah, when she was
Great
like,
song.
Cheerio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a crazy song. Yeah.
Or honestly, like anything Ariana Grande.
Yeah, Ariana
Yeah,
Grande.
you've been loving your Ariana.
Yeah.
And now you're starting to perform a lot of
Also, in an
Wicked.
earlier episode, we talked about how
Yes.
Perla used to perform Ava Max the Motto,
Yeah,
which
that
is
song
Midas's
is-
favorite, and you loved it too. And Miss, what was her name on the show?
Supernova Matrix.
Oh, Supernova Matrix. Love it as well. But
Yeah.
love when you do that one too.
I do love the motto.
I remember you used to have that Ava Max like half cut, and I thought it was so stupid. But
And then literally the day that I fucking wore it, she dyed her hair red and
And
chopped
changed
it
it
into
up.
a bob.
Yeah.
I was like, I paid
No,
for
but I
a
feel like you went
30-inch
to-
fucking wig to get this cut.
but I feel like you went to the club and everyone was like, "Oh my god, you look like Ava Max."
Literally,
Yeah.
everyone. See? Look at that. American. Queen Herbie, American.
Oh, Queen Herbie's
Crazy.
American.
Yeah.
Wait, Justin, she's American.
Yeah.
Love that. This was such a fun little episode. I feel like the slayoffs came so early this year,
Yeah, it came early.
They really
but we all got to
Jumped
see you
on
all
us.
do something and like perform and do what you all do.
Yeah, I guess like at this point, like no one was able to kind of hide or blend in. It was like each person had a moment to
Yeah.
shine.
I
and
feel like
have their
season 5
moment.
hasn't got going for me yet. I feel like the challenges are like,
See, on my season, it was like that until the design challenge. So I'm real excited
because the design challenge is when the girls get stressed.
Yeah, that's when people start to spiral a little bit, go internal, go a little crazy, go a little chaotic. So I'm very excited to see how Miss Perla and the rest of our sisters here do in this design challenge.
Oh,
Is she gonna do her big one? We'll see. She's a small one, but she's gonna do her big one.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm so excited. And unfortunately, next week, our diva will be in Vancouver
Our dear
performing,
departed.
doing her big one. But we have a special guest. We're not going to announce her just yet.
But you will see who it is.
And she is maybe a really interesting guest to have for a design challenge. But she's just entertaining all around.
You know, it's going to be a good time.
I promise y'all, I will be gone, but you will be in for a treat.
Baby, dinner will be served.
Oh,
You know what?
All
I
of the
feel like
above.
we should. I keep pulling.
that was a
these hairs
reference to
off
the
of
outfit
you.
she wore.
I feel like we should also end this episode with a quote from our guest that they like to say when they do.
No, that's so
cheers.
obvious.
It's obvious to Toronto.
I know, but like, I'm like, what if we say it and she doesn't show up?
don't manifest that.
No, you know what I mean? Though I'm like,
we need to fill in.
girl, she like half confirmed.
All I can say is, oh. See you next episode.
Bye.
Jaylene, stop talking so I can get the beaver.